prayer? Anyone that wants to lead us in a word of prayer, raise up your hand. If you wish to lead us in a word of prayer, you can raise up your hand. Okay. Yes, Kathy, unmute. Kathy, unmute.
Dear Lord, we thank you for this great day. Father, we come before you, thanking you for all these activities, for the gift of life, and we ask you as we are going to pass through all these activities, that Father, you may continue guiding all the instructors that are going to help us in this session. I've prayed all this through the same Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you so much for the word of prayer. Looking at our numbers, I'm not saying we are about 39, but I know others will be joining us on the way. Now, this week we thought about having this course to keep you a bit more engaged in productive activities. So this course is a digital course that is going to be equipping you with the digital skills that you may need either now or in the near future. But also the world we are working with requires someone who has the digital skills. Um, Mr. Francis is going to be joining us very soon for the session, but once he comes in, he will have something to say, but we are going to be starting on the session. Then when they come in, they will have something to say. But what is very important? What is very important is for you to attain the knowledge from the different courses that we do have or that we are going to offer you. There are quite a number of courses. As you are learning from school, school will teach you some skills, but there are certain skills that you have to attain through research, through friends, through conversation with people, and the rest of that. Now, some of those skills that you may need to attain are the ones we want to give you at the moment, such that you can keep learning as you progress with your academics. So we are going to integrate all the things, these skills, and with the academic work. But I want to request you that as you are learning these skills, put in a lot of your energy, give it time such that you can master these skills to the fullest, because these skills are going to be very important. Even at times I may say they may be important more than even what you are learning at the moment at school. Yes, so but when you embrace them very well, you make your own research, you put in your energy, there is a lot that you learn from these skills. And all these courses we are going to do, some of these courses you are going to be attaining certificates, other courses you'll be attaining badges. So it will depend on the course. When it is an introductory course, you'll be attaining a badge. If it is a complete course, then you'll be attaining, you're going to be attaining a certificate. So which courses do we have, or which courses are we going to offer? Now, all these courses are going to be free of charge, and those courses are many, but we shall provide a few for now. But as you progress from one level to another, and depending on the gap you have noticed in the environment, you can come and ask for the particular course you may wish to do. So we have courses concerning cybersecurity. We have courses now under cybersecurity. We have introduction to cybersecurity, ethical hacker, and junior cybersecurity analyst. Then we have networking. So under networking, we have courses like IoT, networking basics, and then networking academy. Then we have AI. AI is coming up, and many people have started to embrace it, but it's not something that is very new. AI has been here. I think I first heard about it was, I think, in 2016. So AI has been around, but just because we have not been knowing it a lot and we are not been utilizing it, but it has been existing. So there are courses that are developed to help someone master AI. But also we have another field that is emerging, which is data science. And then we have AI fundamentals with IBM Skills Build. Then there are people I know who are interested in learning about programming. Most of people who have been into computer, who have done ICT. You may wish to do something concerning programming. Let me say you want to learn Python, you want to learn JavaScript, you want to learn C++. All these programming languages have almost the same basics. As long as you master one, you can easily be able to do the other. But the most essential one, or the most important one, is you mastering the Python, because the Python is the father of all other languages. So once you master that one, you'll be very good to go. Now, those who don't have any idea about the programming languages, sometimes those things you see, let me say website, you see apps, you see what, all those things are involving what you call the programming. So these are the languages they use to communicate, and then they come up with the different codes. Then we have digital literacy. Under digital literacy, we shall have digital awareness, and then computer and mobile devices. Then those people who want to go a bit more professional, then we also have their particular courses. Now, these are some of the courses that we want you people to do. We have a lot of time on our exposure. We have the whole of this December before we embark on the real studies. But you may ask yourself, where am I going to use this certificate? So where am I going to use these skills? You never know where the world may push you. Anytime the world may push you, anything may happen, and you may need just this skill to navigate the challenges that you may be facing. So these skills are going to be really very vital for you. So when you are learning it, give it your time and give it your best. You never know how it's going to help you. All the fields that are emerging, they need these particular skills. They need the ICT skills. So you need the skill, and you need to be competitive. In the future, when you are going to be applying for the jobs, all of you might have done senior 4, all of you might have done senior 6, but what is that is going to make you a bit extra? So you may need something that is going to make you a bit extra, and probably that one can be the skill that you have learned, that someone may look at it and say, this person has this particular skill, meaning that is going to be a bit more relevant to our company or to our society. Some of you want to go and do medicine, you want to go into the medical fields, the law field, and the rest of that. But many of the things you really want to do from those fields, they require to have the ICT skills. And for these particular courses, you don't need to be an ICT student, not really. You just need to be someone who is passionate about learning, such that you can be able to attain these skills. So what is the first course we are going to do? Now, the course we are going to do, these courses are self-paced, meaning that you can do it at your own convenience at any time you may wish. So you can decide that I will do maybe in the morning, I will do in the evening, I will do in the afternoon. So it depends on your program you have at home. It can be anytime, even at night, as long as you have the time. You just need to dedicate about maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, depending on your program. Instead of maybe say, having 1 hour on social media, you can say, let me do the course for 30 minutes. Then after, I can have some time to go and maybe enjoy social media in case there's anything you are learning from it, something like that. So it will depend on how you budget for your time to be able to do this course. However, we are going to time you that we want you to do these courses before you go in for your Christmas. These courses are very short. Some are for 4 hours, some are for 6 hours, something like that. So you need to give it your time such that you can be able to complete. The more you do, the more the better. But if you can manage 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. So as long as you can be able to attain these skills, that is what is very important. What is important to us is for you to be able to attain the knowledge and be able to use that particular knowledge you have attained. So what is the first course we are going to do? The first course we are going to do, when you look at my screen, you are noticing that we have very many courses that we are running from different people from different regions and the rest of that. But the first course that we are going to do is going to be understanding what we call hardwares computer hardwares. Many of you may have those gadgets, you may have the laptops and the rest of that, and you may not know what some of those things you have contain. Now, this is the course we are going to do. Some of your friends have already enrolled in for this course. About 61 have already enrolled, and even some have gone on to complete. Now, how do you access this course? What happens that for this particular course, I'll give you a link. Let me say this is the link. Now, the moment I give you a link, I'm going to paste it in the chat. So that is the link. So when you click on that, when you look at the chat, you are noticing there is a link I've pasted. So I'm going to request you to click on that link. When you click on that link, what is going to happen? That link is going to take you somewhere, but allow me to open. Okay. To open, I want to open a new Chrome. So it's going to take you somewhere and to ask you to sign in. Let me say the link has asked. So when you click on it, for you just click on it, it's going to take you to a screen of this nature. Whether you're using a phone or laptop, it's going to take you to a screen of this nature. Now, the moment it takes you to the screen of this nature, what is going to happen? What is going to happen is that you are going to be required to start the course. And when you are starting this particular course, I want you to be very observant. Those using a phone, I want you look for this word, get started. This word here, get started, is what you are going to look out for. On a phone or a laptop, you look out for that word, get started. Now, after reaching there and after placing that word, get started, what are you going to do? I'm going to place it and I say, I click on it. Now, the moment I click on it, it's going to load. Now, since we do not have emails or we have not yet created the Cisco Academy emails, we are going to sign up. Sign up means that you are going to start putting your details into the system. So I want you to go and come down here and say sign up. Down here, you're going to say a button showing you sign up. May I know whether we're on the same page through the chat? You can respond in the chat and I check whether we're on the same page. You can just say yes or no, because we have to move together. Okay, Alex is saying yes, Moses is saying yes, Kasumba yes. Okay, okay. I think Amen of say. Okay, yes. Okay, let me, okay, say hand, okay. Okay, those who have just joined, in the group, there is a link. In the group, there is a link. So you just click on that link. Those who have just joined, you click on that link. I'm going to repeat for those who are just joining. Those who are joining, we have said you click on that link. When you click on the link is going to show you something like get started down here. So you click on that get started, and then you'll get a screen of this nature. Now, when you reach this screen, you're going to press sign up. So I'll press sign up like that. Now, when you press sign up, I want you to create an account, but we are going to first fill in the details. The first detail we want is to select your country. So I'll come here and I put that my country is Uganda. Then the state is the district where you come from. You may be in Mukono, you may be in Kayunga, Wakiso, Kampala, and the rest of that. So you put your district. Maybe let me put mine. Mine is Buyukwe district. I'll put Buyukwe. Then you are going to put the year of birth. Now your year of birth, now here put the year when you were born. Is it 19? Is it what? I can just put, let me say I was born maybe, which year? Any year. For you put any year of your choice. But the year when you were born. Remember, these are your academic things. They keep, so your details must match. Then put the month of select the month that maybe it is December, put the month. Then after doing so, you are going to say continue. Are we on the same page? We don't want to Desire is saying hers is delaying a bit. Okay. Okay. People saying we're on the same page. Yes, Nyombi Imran. Imran. Imran, you can unmute.
Uh, my question is, what if you had already signed in?
Then for you, you're going to go and just log in.
Oh,
Hmm. Those who have done some of these courses, for you just go and log in. Okay. This is mainly for the new ones. Okay. Now I'm going to put in my first name. The first name is like your Christian name. So I'll come and say my Christian name is this. I put in my last name. Your last name is your family name. I put in the family name. Now, the way you put in your name here is the same way the name will appear on the certificate. So you need to be very careful when you are putting the name. So in case you want it to appear in capital letter, here you put in capital letter. In case you want to appear in small letters, then put in small letters. Yes, blessing. Yes, blessing. Okay, I'm failing. Yes, blessing. Oh, you have, okay, blessing. We are saying I've posted, there is a link there in the chat. There is a link in the chat. Follow that link, click on that link, and then go to where you have get started, and then start filling in those details. Here, put your email. Let me say this is my email. Put in your email. Allow me to just use this email. Put your email. Then after, come and create a password. Now, creating a password is what is very important because it has some requirements you need to follow. And some of those requirements, it must have all these conditions fulfilled. So once those conditions are not met, then it means that you are not going to be able to sign up, or your password will not be accepted. So now that is where I want to first start. Now, when you look at our password, they are telling us that it must have 8 characters. Characters, it means a combination of letters, numbers, what you are seeing on your touchpad or on your screen, on your board. Now, it must have 8. It must have a lowercase. Lowercase are what you call the small letters. Uppercase, those are the capital letters. Then a number, a number is a combination of 2 digits and one special character. One special character can be hash. So when they talk about a lowercase, here we are meaning something very small letter. When they talk upper, here we mean a capital letter. Then when they talk about a number is a combination of a digit, of 2 digits. Then a special character, that special character can be hash. So those are what we call the special things that we need. So when I'm setting up my password, allow me now to set up one. Now, when I'm setting up, I can say, I'm going to say J O Y, maybe joy. Then I put a slash. Then I can say 2025. So when you look at that password, it has a small letter, it has a number, it has the uppercase. Or I can say KAZ, maybe KAZ, then I say hash, then I say 2024. Or I can go on and say maybe NAM, then slash, maybe I can even put hash 1234, something like that. So put those special characters, and it must have those 80 8 digits. Okay. Some of you have already moved on. Yes. If you did not go through this process, it means that you have not yet created an account. Okay. Let me start with Danny and then Desire.
Sir, when you're doing the email thing, you put
Hmm.
any name you want or
Do you have an
something
email?
else?
Do you have an email?
Yeah,
Personal email? Yes, you use that
yeah.
one. A Gmail.
Sir, mine ain't working. It's delaying.
Sir, please send the link.
The link. Okay, I'm sending the link again. I'm sending the link. Oh, sorry. Okay. Someone who can send for us that link. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Yes. Okay. Password. I've given you sample password on the screen. Yes, this course is for everyone, whether you have done ICT or not, whether you dropped it in senior 2 or not. It is something open for everyone. Yes, it is just to help you, to equip you with more skills in ICT. Yes, because in the world where we are heading, everything is going to be about ICT. So if you have not equipped yourself, then it may be very hard for you to adapt. Okay,
Yes,
I
sir.
think now, so these are just sample passwords I've created to show you how your password should look like. As long as it has those 8 things. So when you look at mine, it has 8 and it fulfills all the other conditions. So I was just showing you a sample, but yours can be a bit better than these ones. But however, for any password you create, make sure that that password is a working password. Make sure that you will not forget it. Okay, now let me put my password. I'll put my password. Something like that. Hope I've put, okay, I need to put, so any password you put, make sure you are going to scroll here and then confirm. I've put my password, also put yours, and then after say, create an account. Now, once you say create an account, then you're going to be able to see a screen of this nature. Now, when you see terms and conditions, you must accept the terms and conditions, because if you do not accept, it means that you are not going to be able to do the course. So the terms and conditions you can read through, but I want you to check here on your screen here. It's something that we are going to be scrolling for us to be able to read all the terms and conditions. So I'll scroll, I read through. You may read through if you have the time, or you may read them later. You read, then after that, I want you to scroll your screen and look at those terms and conditions down here. They will ask you, have you read and agreed to the terms and conditions? That yes. I would like to receive communications. So you'll put ticks on those ones. In case you want to receive emails about this particular thing and the rest of that, you also place it. If you don't want, then you ignore it. So it is up to you, either to ignore it or to accept. So now can we do that? That is what we are on now. I want you to scroll, accept the terms and conditions, and then after, down there, they are going to show you the next step. Let me hope people have reached that point. Are we there? Have we accepted the terms and conditions? Someone has already got there. Benjamin. If you have seen the terms and conditions, yes, kindly accept and then place next. Place next. Let's next. Okay, those who have placed, I am sure you have been able to get to the screen where we are going to start. Now, after placing the terms and conditions, now we are going to start off our session. Now, what is going to happen is that after placing the terms and conditions, you are going to come and have a screen of this nature, like the one you are seeing on mine. Now, this is the screen that will show you that now you have access and you can continue. Yes, those who have just come, I'm sending the link, but I'll explain at a later time. Now, when you reach here, it means that you have accessed the course and you can start learning. Now, in order for you to start learning, what are you going to do? This course has modules. Modules at school are what we call the topics, what you call topics. So it has module 1, it has module 2, module 3, and then the final exams. Now, what are you going to do? What you are seeing on the screen are the lessons that are in the video format. Oh, allow me to disable people who are annotating. Now, what you are seeing are the videos that you are going to use for you to learn. Now, what you do, you scroll down like the way you have seen. Now, the moment you scroll down here, they are going to give you the reasons why you need to learn this particular course. So you read through that, why should I take this module? That people prepare for work in information fields by earning that, like, so you read through. You read through what I will learn in this module. So it gives you what you should expect in that particular module. That in this particular module, it's going to be about personal computers. Some of you have already have the computers. Some of you are yet to get them, which is very okay. Read about them. Yes, not about the safety, not about how to disassemble computer, know how to install and the rest of that. Now, after that, you're going to go and start on the first, on the topic, but the first subtopic. So I'll come here, why I should take this module. So that is what I've done. That is the first one. What I will learn, I have gone through it, which is very, very okay. Now, after doing so, in case they are not appearing well on your screen, those who are using phones, kindly go on and put it in the desktop view. Then I'll come to the second one about general and fire safety. How I can guard my property against fire, more so when I'm dealing with a digital thing. Now, when you look here, this is the video that you are going to play that is going to help you, that is going to be helping you in the learning process. What do you need to do? You will come on this video, then you click on it. The moment you click on it, it's going to start playing. And once it starts playing, then for you need to be very observant. Look at what they are saying in a video, read about them, and even you can be taking notes. Then afterwards, I want you to scroll down. Scroll down. Now down here, you are going to find assessments or exams for you to do. They are objective questions for you to try out. So you are going to come down here and then try out these these objectives. So how are you going to try them out? You'll come, read the question. What are the 2-person safety actions that should be performed when working on a computer equipment? Then you'll come here and read through the option and say, turn off and disconnect the computer from the lab. Where safety go? Add this. Then tick out which one you feel is correct. Then afterwards, after doing everything, you're going to come here and say submit. Now, after that, it means you have finished that first. Then come to the next one. Practice item is here. If you finish it, then you are going to go to 1.2. then click on 1.2, still do the same. Scroll, go through the video. They will tell you that in this video, the exam, you'll learn about input, output, and internal components of the computer. After watching the video, come, because for it is still going, there are some practice questions here. Click on them and do. Do the same to other subtopics. Now, once you finish that one, you'll come and go to the second module. The second module is talking about the computer. You'll come here, scroll where you need to take this module, go through it. Now, afterwards, you'll come here and they say laptop components. Go through it. The video will show you everything about the computer components, what is inside that computer that you may be having, and it will explain for you the different things. And then afterwards, you'll come and answer the questions. Take an example, refer to exhibit, which laptop component port is circled. Then you'll come and say, what is that one? Is it maybe USB or it is what? Then for you, what you choose, you'll come down here and say that maybe I feel that is the what? The answer. In case you feel that is the answer, for you scroll and then you go to where you have attempt and then you say submit. So the moment you submit, then they will let you know whether what you have submitted is correct or it's not correct. In case it's not correct, then they will ask you, they'll ask you to do what? They'll ask you to, now like here, I submitted that. In case I do, I will just press submit and then they will let me know of the feedback, whether it is correct or not. So something like that. So that's what we are going to be doing for all the different modules that we are going to be doing. So after that, learn about the mobile devices, computer web, and then now this is the final paper. Now that after finishing all the different modules, you are going to come here and try out the final paper. So the final paper has 30 questions and you must be able to score 70. In order for you to have the certificate, when you don't score above 70, then you not qualify to get a certificate. So do the objectives, do the questions, and then after doing so, you submit, then they'll mark you, and then they tell you. Now, after finishing all, it means that you'll be done with the course. So this course requires just someone to have 4 hours. You just need about 4 hours. But I know some of you, since they're really common to you, you'll be able to do it a bit more quick. Even some may take 2 hours because some of these are just the basics. You need just the foundation to know what you're dealing with, and then you proceed. Okay, let me first take Desire.
Excuse me, sir. I failed to log in completely.
Yes. Which error are you getting?
What?
Which error are you getting?
From the very beginning, it ain't loading actually.
It is?
It's not loading. Whenever I tap on the link, I just see a white screen only.
Now, what you are going to do, you are going to first clear cache in your storage such that you do not have anything. Alternatively, copy the link. Okay, alternatively, copy the link and paste it directly into Chrome or Google.
Okay. On a phone?
Yes. What are you using? Laptop, phone?
Phone.
But if you have a laptop, so much the better. Okay. Kasumba.
Sir, I failed to get that image, that chat.
Which one?
That image which is on your screen.
Oh, no. Now for me, I'm on another module. For you may find that you are still on the first module, something like this. So the images will be different.
I failed to get even that one.
Have you followed the procedures that I gave?
Yes.
Okay. Let me first
After
complete. And then I will answer the questions at once.
Yes.
Okay. Let me first complete, then I will answer all the questions at once. Okay. Now that is what we expect that you are going to do now. Now, after completing, I assume that maybe now you have completed your course. But now what you need to do is that whenever you finish, you don't need to sit down and do up to when you complete. No, you can decide to do one module, relax, continue from there. Now, what you do, whenever you are starting again, you must go on and click on that same link that you had, such that it takes you back where you stopped. So whenever you get tired, we shall post this link on the WhatsApp group. Whenever you get tired, for you, leave it at that point, go pick that link and click on it and start again. Now, after you have completed and you have done the final exam and you have got the pass mark, you are going to come here. You come to your profile. Let me say this is my profile, Kaziba. I'll come here. Then you're going to check under badges and certificates. Now, the moment you check under badges and certificates, you'll click there. Then the certificates that you have done as a person, they will come and they will be displayed here. So what you do, you'll come, click on that particular certificate that has been given to you, and then you'll be able to view it and download it. So you view it and then you'll be able to download. So it will appear like this, and then you can be able to download it. Now, that is what you are going to be doing. So that's what I wanted you to do now. But I've told you, you can do these courses at your own pace anytime you want, something like that, as long as you have the time on you. Okay. So how do you choose a course? Now, selecting a course, you may not be able to select by yourself. It is the instructors that can give you the courses that you can do. But do not forget that some of these courses are available online. So do not choose an open source. An open source means that those ones that cannot be certified, because at the end of the day, someone may wish to know, where did you get that certificate from? And online things, someone may not easily believe you. But once you do using the academy, it will be very easy for you. In case maybe you're passing Nakawa, you can bring them to UICT. That is the government institute that is responsible for ICT in the country. So you can bring them there, and then they put for you a stamp and even a signature. So do not do anything you find online and think it is the same course. That's why I'm repeating that always, whenever you are continuing with the course, click on the link I've sent you to be able to continue. How to download the badge? I've said you go to your profile, then check, scroll, go to where you have badges and certificates. Then under badges and certificates, you'll be able to see, in case you have an award, they will be able to display. Let me say this is your award. They'll be able to display that this is the award that someone has received. So they'll be able to display for you the badge. Yes, something like that. So that's what you have to do. So they give you even the certificates in case there's accreditations, in case there's awards and the rest of that. So that is how we do it. But for you, go under your learning achievements and then click on it. And when you get a badge, please also those badges are good. So don't just take it. And now when it comes to the badge, why people get badges, why you get a badge, it is because that one is an introductory course that you do not have a lot of knowledge on that particular course, but you have at least some basics. So in order for you to gain a certificate, it means that you need to go on and do other intermediate and advanced courses in that particular one. So whenever you find that you have a badge, that is the meaning that there is a lot more you may need to learn in that particular field. So you take an example, Internet of Things, there's a lot you may need to learn when it comes to networking, when it comes to cyber security. So the course we are undertaking is going to be computer hardware, is what we are starting with. But when you finish that course, we shall give you another course. When you finish that course, we shall give you another course, for you as long as you have your time. And what is the beauty? The beauty is going to be that if you can be able to complete before Christmas and you have completed at least 2 courses, then your data you have used will be refunded. If you are able to finish before Christmas, the data, because that is we shall submit the last lists for people who have completed during that week. So if you can complete before Christmas and you have done 2 courses, then your data will be refunded back to you that you have used in the doing of the courses. So you can, yes. So that is what we can do. Yes. Okay, those who have already obtained more, that is really very good. But I know some of you have not yet started on this course, so we can start. Allow me now to pick a few hands. In case you have, yes, Munira, I've said we are doing computer hardware. In case now you have a question, you may ask. You can raise up your hand and then you can ask. In case you have any questions, okay? I'm going to start with Danny.
Excuse me, teacher. After getting the certificates and the badges, what will we gain or use them for?
Now, number one, Danny, the reason why you are doing these courses is to attain knowledge and skill. So now, once you attain the knowledge and the skill, not everything you learn now, you're going to use them now. That's why everything you study in a school, you may find that some of them are irrelevant to you now. But in the future, you may find that that knowledge you gained, you may need it.
Okay.
Yes. So for you, what we need is the knowledge, having the knowledge, and then you look for the applicability. Take an example, you have done hardware. You may at one point, I know you're going to go and buy phones, you're going to buy computers. But when you're buying those things, there are certain things you need to consider. You need to look at the hardware. That's why at times you may find yourself having a phone of 1 million or 2 million. But what is very important is you knowing what is contained with that phone inside the phone. So inside the phone, what they consider when they are putting the price is the hardware. They look at the components that make up that particular computer. So by doing this course, you will have more knowledge that when I'm buying, I need to know the specifics of this particular item, that when I'm going to buy a computer, I know I need a computer that has this kind of RAM, that has this kind of speed, that is of this core, that is of this thing and the rest of that. So once you do this course, all those things will be taught to you. So you know that when now I'm buying a computer with such basics, maybe the battery that is for 4 hours, this and this, so it will help you.
Okay.
Then Imran, Nyombi. Nyombi Imran.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Well, my question is because I had already logged in, but I cannot know whether I'm using an instructor or because I've searched for the course of the computer basics, but I'm able to know whether I'm using an instructor or it is just a free course.
Okay, now, Nyombi, when you click on this course on the link, what do you get?
On the, it
That
takes me
link, it takes you where?
to computer hardware basics.
Yes. So if you already have an account, then you can just continue doing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then Faith.
How sure am I that the data you're refunding isn't a scam?
Now, one, I think people who we have worked with, and even recently, last week, those people, their data was given to them. It is just that it takes long. It doesn't come instantly. It takes some time. That is where now the challenge is. So when you finish today, don't expect to get it tomorrow. No, it will take some time. Yes, even the people who have completed, they have not yet obtained their data, but their lists were submitted and anytime they will get it. Just it takes time. It doesn't come instantly.
Okay.
But the most important thing is not looking at the data, concentrating at the data, but the knowledge and the skill you attain is what is really very important. Yes, hope. Okay, Amazing Grace.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, I would like to ask that some of us, the senior 4 vacants, who had already finished with the two courses, and we had finished with this one. So should we wait or we can also process for another course?
Oh, now for you, you're going to go to another course. I'm going to share another link.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to share for you with you another link.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. I think I have answered all the questions, those who had questions. Let me just look through the chat. Yes, I'm going to send the link to the WhatsApp group such that you can be able to continue. Yes, those who finished some of this course, I'm going to share with you very soon the link to another course such that you can be able to start. Yes, Isaac.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
You said there are two courses we are going to be doing, but I see only one course of hardware basics.
Okay. Now, once you finish this course, I'll be sending another one. So you first finish one, then I send another one.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Kaziwa,
Yes, Ruth.
this course, computer hardware basics, was first there's a time you told me it was first open source, and you said the disadvantage with open source is that we need to get the stamp from UICT. Or you've
Yes.
now changed its settings.
No, now, for it to become open source happens when you don't use the link that we have shared to access the course. When you just go on the internet and search for computer hardware, they'll bring that course. So for you, whenever you are attempting it, just use this link that we have provided, click on it, and then it will take you to that. It will be showing you the academy. But once you use any link you have found, then you'll not be able to get it. And also maybe I need to let you know that on Friday, the system will be down because they keep on updating it. So when you are doing, make sure you are on time such that I think it's going to be Friday, just for some hours, on Friday 20th. It will be down a bit as they make upgrades. Okay. Yes, Prima?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm sorry, but I need some help. I've just joined. I don't know where to start from.
Okay. Now, Prima, may you allow me to share with you the link in the chat? Then I'm also going to share it on the WhatsApp group. Then what you can do you can start from there, but I'm going to share the recording very soon, such that you can
Okay,
go
thank
through the different steps. Okay,
you.
so
Okay.
we are going to end here our meeting today. On Wednesday, we shall meet again to have a talk on mental health, and particularly we shall concentrate on the impact of the social media technology on the mental state of children, and then what can we do about it? Because I know many of you are using gadgets, but you may not know the consequences. Then on Thursday, we shall talk about financial literacy. Some of these things are not taught to you in school. Some of you may not know about financial literacy, the skills and the rest of that. So that one we shall have it on Thursday, and we shall have experts. So in case you have questions about financial literacy, mental health, and the rest of that, kindly keep them for for Thursday. That's when we shall have them. Then on Friday, we shall have a session for senior twos transitioning to senior three, guiding them on how they can make the best choices for the different subjects that they are offering. So that's what we are going to do through this week. But now continue. Yes, so continue now doing the course as we prepare for that the other day. Yes, JP?
So, I'm inquiring, like, at what is there a specific timeline for you to access the website?
No, anytime you can access it.
Okay, so thank you.
Apart just from Friday during a certain time when they will be making an upgrade.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Maria Martha?
Excuse me, sir. After finishing one course, should we contact you to send another?
Yes. As long as you're in those WhatsApp groups, I think after tomorrow, I will send another course.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. Those who had started on cybersecurity, kindly do so. A job, that is okay. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I've tried doing all
Yeah.
you've said, but nothing is working out.
You are saying?
I've tried doing all you said, but nothing is working. So this means I'm not going to do any of the courses.
Are you using a laptop phone?
I'm using a phone.
Okay, let's have that conversation. Let me help you on WhatsApp.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending. Let's meet on Wednesday and then Thursday. But for the mental health and financial literacy, kindly encourage your friends to be in those sessions because they will be really very important. Yeah, let me wish you a good day and bye, everyone. Continue doing the course. Much as the meeting has ended, it was just to show you the courses, but continue doing the course. Those who finished, I'm sending another course now.